What's up, YouTube? This is Shawnee. This is going to be video number 3 in my series, in my little channel. I want to start this video off by kind of going back to my last video and kind of piggybacking off of it. My last video was talking about changing the negativity, changing the way you think, changing the things that you speak into existence, right? And I gave y'all a challenge, and the challenge was to not say anything negative for 48 hours, right? Okay, well, did you do it? If you didn't do it, I encourage you to try it. And I encourage you to try it. If you fall off, that's all right. Get right back up on the horse. Don't beat yourself up over it. Don't give up. If you tried it, I encourage you to continue. Did you notice any instant changes when you didn't speak negative for 48 hours? If not, that's okay. You have to keep it up. You know, you have to keep it up so that the change, it becomes a habit, and so that the change becomes permanent. In my case, it felt like a detox. I slipped up a couple times because my kids can take a sister there, but I didn't beat myself up over it. I was like, okay, it's me trying to change and build a new habit, basically, and it felt great. It felt like when you don't eat junk food for a week. It's like you detox all the bull crap out and you feel better. You have more energy. It's the same thing. That's kind of how I felt. And people can be so addicted to talking about people and gossiping and complaining and all that other criticizing, all that negative stuff. But once you can put all that aside and just speak life into every area of your life, you feel so much better. You can definitely feel the difference. So I encourage you to try it. And then tell me about your experience. Either comment below or email me and tell me about it. This video is gonna kind of add on to, y'all probably hear my baby in the background. But it's gonna kind of add on to my last video. If you want to be more positive, you all right? All right. If you want to be more positive, you can't just watch what you think, and watch what you say, but you got negative people that's always complaining and telling you what you can't do in your circle. Yeah, you need to watch who you allow in your circle. Some of these people that you call your friend ain't really a friend. I don't care how long you've known them. They're not really your friends. How can you tell? Because once you stop playing the role that they expect you to play, it's a problem. What I mean by that is a lot of people put you in a box. They've known you for years and they put you in a box. A very small box. And the minute you step outside that box, I don't mean being unloyal. I don't mean you talked about that person behind their back. You mess with their girlfriend or their man. I don't mean stuff like that. I mean you step outside the box and you don't do something that they expect you to do because you've always done it. That's because they put you in a box, and that's the role that you serve, or the purpose that you serve in their life. For an example, I'll give you an example. I used to know somebody and we always was having fun. It was always us going out, us kicking it, that type of thing. But the minute I said, you know what, I want to slow down, when I got pregnant with my first son and I tried to basically settle down, not be turning up and all that type of stuff, it's like she didn't have a use for me anymore. It's like there was no need for me in her life no more. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not that she was really my friend or she really cared about me. It's just that was the purpose I served in her life. You know what I mean? Like, when somebody really cares about you, they're going to care about you even when you don't play your expected role in their life. Even when you start to change. Even when you start to grow. And you're not who you used to be. They're still going to love you. They're still going to have your back. They're still going to be there for you. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people aren't like that. The minute you start growing, or the minute you start slowing down, or turning in another direction, it's like they don't have no use for you no more. You know what I mean? And you got to watch for people like that. Another example. You might be the person that's always listening to people's problems. People always call you, girl, let me tell you what happened to me today. Let me tell you what's going on with me. Girl, let me tell you, you know, whatever. And I'll tell you, I'm going to say this, but people that actually listen to your problems and give a damn about what you're going through, that's rare. Most people don't care about what you're going through. They don't care about your problem. So if you got somebody that's actually listening to you, you need to appreciate that person, because it's not common nowadays. But let's just say you got a friend that's, you know, always hitting you up with their issues, always, you know, got something to tell you. But the minute that you don't have time to listen because you got something going on, or the minute that you try to talk to them about your problems, they kind of be like, well, hold up, you know, like it's kind of like their whole attitude changes. That's because you stepped outside your role. You stepped outside your box that they put you in. You know what I'm saying? It could be anything, you know, whatever it is. Somebody that always call you when they need your help. But the minute you say, no, I can't help you, you know, I don't have it, it's like they don't want to deal with you no more. People like that, you gotta, those aren't your friends. You need to cut your losses of people like that. You need to evaluate who your friends are, you know, and make sure that you're not just in a box that they putting you in, or playing a role in their life. You know what I'm saying? And when they get tired of you and don't need you no more, you know, they don't deal with you. When you going through something, they ain't nowhere to be found, or whatever the situation is. Evaluate yourself. Because some of y'all is over there agreeing with what I'm saying, but y'all are guilty of doing somebody else like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all are guilty of it, of what I'm saying. And so many people nowadays are so lacking accountability, and they wonder why they can't make it. They wonder why things are turning out for them the way that they are. They wonder why they can't keep no friends, or they, you know, whatever, because they're oblivious to their own flaws. They have standards that they don't live up to. So don't just evaluate your friends, evaluate you too, because like I said on the last video, it all starts with you. Pretty much everything that you're experiencing is you pushed out. You know what I'm saying? It's what you see in people a lot of times is a reflection of either how you feel about yourself, or just the way you are. You ain't ever met nobody that be like, oh, I can't stand when people do this, but you be looking at them like, but you do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you be looking at them like, you know, you keeping it real with people ain't exactly, you know, in style nowadays, because people get mad when you tell them the truth, you know. But I mean, evaluate yourself and evaluate the people that are in your circle, because you don't need nobody putting you in no box. You should be allowed to grow. You should be allowed to improve. You should be allowed to make mistakes. You should be allowed to make changes. And regardless of what's going on, if they love you, they're going to be down for you. As long as y'all are loyal to one another, and, you know, but if somebody loves you, they're going to allow you to grow. They're going to allow you to improve. You know, they're going to allow you to make mistakes so that you can improve. You know what I mean? They're not going to just consistently criticize you and judge you. You know? Don't get me wrong. If your friend doing something stupid, you supposed to tell them. If your friend out here looking stupid, you supposed to let them know. Say, friend, you don't have to be ugly about it, but you supposed to. But at the same point in time, you still love them. When they fall on their face, you're there for them. You still, that's what your friends are supposed to do. And you're not going to have very many people that are going to do that in your life. And that's okay. It's nothing wrong with that. But anyway, like I said, watch your words, watch your thoughts, and watch who you allow in your circle. Because everybody that call you friend really ain't rooting for you. Anyway, hit me up, beempowered101 at gmail.com. And until next time, peace.